Good morning, Elvis. We can get this started with Manolo.
Está todo.
Bien, bien, papá, ¿y tú?
Bien, gracias. Elvis, could you talk a little bit about your experiences with your new teams, your new teammates this first 2 weeks? And how long did it take you to be accustomed to your green uniform after so many years in blue?
It was only one day. After the first day, I was kind of a little weird, but my family and everybody said they look good, so I trust them. And after the first day, everything was good. But the guys been amazing. Feel comfortable since day one. Playing against them, but being here, it was kind of like what I thought it was gonna be. So really glad the atmosphere is really cool here.
Yes. Bob was saying about a couple of hours ago that you wanted to play as much as possible this spring besides Matt Chapman to get the feeling of your new third baseman, and probably you would like to play with a lot of second basemen as well. Could you talk about this importance of playing besides the mat and also getting a good feel of your second baseman?
Yeah, no, I think that's one of the important things for me, getting to know, like I say, I play against him, and I used to hate him so much because nothing goes through him. But now playing alongside, I just need to know how much actually ground that he covers, so I can kind of figure it out and start thinking how is he gonna be during the season, and kind of just get that relationship with him in the field. So I know he's gonna play probably like in a week or something. So when he get back in the field, for sure, I would like to play pretty much all the games that he played.
Jess?
Hey, Elvis, how are you?
I'm doing good, thank you.
Good. So I feel like you're kind of a guy who does really well feeding off the crowd. So what was it like to have the fans back in the stands for the first time in a long time?
Oh, it was unbelievable. I said it last year. Playing baseball with no fans is not baseball. It's so boring. So it was pretty cool. It made me feel that I was playing professional baseball again. And we know the fans are gonna love it. They really anxious to get in the ballpark. So it was really a nice feeling. Being able to play in front of people.
Matt?
Hey, Elvis. I know right after the trade, you said that you felt like playing alongside Chapman was going to be similar to playing alongside Beltre earlier in your career. Specific things that you see that are similar between the two of them, the way they play defensively?
Their work ethic. They both have a really nice work ethic. Chappie is he's nonstop, man. That kid works. Oh my God! Like I get to the ballpark, he's sweating. I'm leaving the ballpark, he's sweating, and still I'm like, okay, you can chill out, chap. But they're really passionate third basemen, and they know they're super talented, but at the same time they're humble enough to know that they still need to work hard and wanted to get better, which it's kind of hard to get better when you're at the top, but they have that mentality, man. So for me, I feed off that. Every time I see him work, as a reminder for me that, I need to keep working hard. I need to keep getting better and trying to get better. So, it's a lot of fun, man. They every time they taking ground ball, like I mentioned a few times, poetry in motion. It's beautiful. See them take ground ball, and when he released that ball, it's freaking cannon, and he's really excited to actually see it right next to him.
Shayna?
After we talked with you last, you said that you lost a couple of pounds in the off season. I was wondering if you could talk a little bit about what you were able to do to shed those pounds and how you're feeling now that that you're back on the field.
Yeah, no, I have to change a little bit my workouts. Throughout my whole career, basically used to do a lot of squats and lunges and regular weight, heavy weight. And so what happened with my back last year, doctors say no more squats, no more lunges for you. Take care of your back. So I was able to approach my off season for the first time in a different way. And I feel great. I feel really good. I feel flexible. I feel, my quickness is back. So, right now it's about just getting my body to get used to it every day, pretty much. But it feels good. I'm kind of like I feel when I was 20 again, with the mentality of the 30. So I feel pretty good, going forward this year.
Martine?
Hey, Elvis. We talked to Laureano not too long ago, and he mentioned that he'd been asking you a lot about just stolen bases and a lot of stuff about the game. And I'm just wondering, what's your relationship been like with him and just a lot of the younger guys on the team? Just, I know you were a guy who's, been in the league for a long time. So how have you kind of just been approaching, kind of helping out, any guys who have questions or anything this spring?
Yeah, no, Ramon, I mean, he was the first guy that I talked to, as soon as I got traded. I follow him a lot. I'm enjoying watching him play, the way he play, with so much passion, and he's fearless out there in the field. That's why he's a player that he is. And yeah, we've been talking a lot. He wants to get more stolen bases, and that's something that I noticed. I was like, I know you guys can hit, but like, why nobody's stealing here? So they're still young and they want to they want to steal, like him, Chapman, and the rest of the guys. And I was like, it's not too hard. I mean, stealing base is not rocket science. So through spin training, I talked to them already. Well, it's going to happen. Like, you guys are going to steal. Like, I'll make sure you guys are still. So just stay healthy. But, they want to learn, man. They're young, but they're so talented, which is a rare combination, now in the game. They feel like they look like they've been playing for years in the big leagues. And I mean, a bunch of them is like their third year, going through the fourth season. So, it's really unbelievable what they've been able to accomplish in such a short career, and, how fearless they are. So, coming here, I knew it was going to be an amazing transition for me, because I know I can help them with a lot of, my experience that I've been doing through the years. But I play like that too. I play fearless. Like, I don't really think about making a mistake. I'm actually always concentrating and being successful. So, and then that's the best you can be. That's a mindset as a player. You want to be out there because, mistakes are going to happen. You're going to make errors. That's, if you're playing every day, it's going to happen. But as long as you stay positive and maintain, that positive environment in the clubhouse, that's a winning team right there.
Manolo?
Yeah, Elvis, this one is from a fan of yours. Many people write about you and Twitter, wants to know things about you and your new team. This fan wants to know why, after so many years with number 1, you're wearing now number 17 now.
17 is always a number that, I mean, throughout my minor league careers, I always use 17. That's a number my dad, that he used to use when he was playing baseball before. So that's actually my, my favorite number. Number 1, it was just, I got to the team with Texas and they gave me that number, and I'm trying to get the 17 later on, but, it was like Nelson Cruz was using it, and then Chu when we signed him. So it was kind of impossible for me to use it. But, when I came here, they asked me about it. I was like, it's a new start for me. So I felt like, number 1, I can just, turn the page from that number and use the number that I always wanted to use, which is 17.
Vince?
Good morning, Elvis. We'd always see you as a Ranger in your first at bat. You'd step out and you'd always give a salute to Bob, kind of a respect kind of thing. And now he's your manager, and he spoke very highly early in camp about how you've had conversation with him about your perception of the club from your Texas Ranger days and the things that you saw and recognized. What has that growth been like with you spending time with Bob and that important relationship that you would have with your new manager?
No, it's unbelievable. I mean, you knew as a, playing against Oakland, and for the past 8-9 years, the boss being here as a manager, you knew that you were going to play against a really smart manager. That for us to beat them, we have to literally like do it ourselves. Like, you're not going to beat them, through like movement and being trying to be smart, smarter than him. So it's something that I always, as a player, I always wish I was like, I think it'd be nice to play with somebody like him, because I'm such a detailed person. And when you play with somebody that is actually ahead of the game also, it's like, I just can't wait, to like get in the field and, start the season and just pick his brain in so many areas. So, I mean, it's been amazing so far. I've been talking to him a few times, but I know that as soon as the season starts, that's when I'm actually trying to get the most I can, because for me, I always run ahead of the game, and I think that's the only way to slow the game down, especially right now. So, it's been amazing. He's such a smart manager, and the way he is, I know, and now I can realize why teams are so relaxed playing with him, because, he lets you be yourself. He just wants you to go out there and work hard, and he doesn't ask you, more than what you can, what you can give him. So, really glad to be part of the team and play for him. And I mean, I can tell you that I'm ready to, go out there and kill somebody in the field for him for sure.
And can you explain, as a 12-year veteran of the big leagues, your relationship with Darren Bush and Eric Martins, the hitting coaches, what you want them to see from you, what you want them to look for, how you go through maybe making adjustments or them getting used to the routines and the cues that make you successful at the plate?
No, I think everybody. I mean, it started to talk with, with Bob, but all the coaches are, they have the same approach. They don't, it's not about them. There's no coach with ego here. Everybody's for you, for the player. Everybody wants you, they all want you to get better. They all want me to get better. So whatever I want to do to, be comfortable and, get myself in shape for the season, they're down, which is, you don't see that too often right now in baseball. So, I mean, everybody's been amazing. I mean, with Darren talking a little bit, he already told me that he knows my swing pretty much, being playing against or like see me, when we come in Oakland. So he knows when I'm doing good, when I was not doing too good the last few years, what I was doing wrong. So we have those conversations already. And I mean, he's right. He's not like he's telling me something new. He's like me, he's trying to keep everything pretty simple. He's trying not to like make it rocket science, hitting the ball. So I love it. I think that's my mentality as a player. I try to make it as simple as possible, so I can enjoy, the game the most every single day. And I mean, every coach has been like that.
Matt?
Couple quick things. First, do you have like a certain number of at bats that you feel like you want to or need to get in spring to feel ready for opening day?
Not really. I mean, I always tell my managers, like, I'm ready whenever you guys want me to play. Like literally, I don't need like 60 or 70 at bat. I don't need probably 10 at bat, but like usually I get around 30 to 35 at bats. Like I say, if I feel good and everything is going well, my body's feeling good. Like I just want to stay healthy for opening day. Like, for me, spin training is get myself ready, get my body ready, react to the balls and everything and get timing. And as soon as I get that, like I'm done. I'm like, I put my head already, in the season and just trying to stay healthy, for the last few days spin training. So I always trying to keep it really simple. And if I need to work on something, I'll do it. If it's not, everything's good. I just, go every day and trying to have fun.
And then just what's it like to be reunited with Mitch Moreland and how has he looked to you so far in camp?
Oh, it was amazing, man. Mitch, I know Mitch since I was like probably 17 when I got traded here. I met him for the first time, and then, we played quite a few years with the Rangers, and he's such an amazing guy. Great ball player. Like he's becoming such a terrific player all around, defensively and offensively. But what he can bring to the clubhouse is huge. Guys like him, you always need him. They're always, gonna add something positive to the team. So that's the way he is. And, I love him and I always trying to stay in touch with him, even when we were like playing against, but, great guy to be around and, love to compete, man. And that's what you're asking as a teammate.
John?
Yeah, hi, Elvis. You're talking about the running game and, you have 300 steals career. Do you plan on running a lot this year? I mean, do you anticipate the green light always? Has there been conversations about that?
I mean, I'm hoping. Yeah, I mean, that's part of my game. I love to steal. And through all the years, I've been able to, get a little smarter stealing. Don't try to go crazy like I did in my 20s, like without like looking at, I just keep going. Right now it's more like, trying to look for counts and all that. But yeah, so far, Bob told me, he wanted me to be myself. He wanted me to go out there and play the way I've been doing all the times, being smart, staying healthy. But yes, I'm planning to steal a lot of bases this year. So that's a plan.
Who mentored you on the stolen base? And do you plan at all to meet with Ricky Henderson to learn more about it?
Oh, for sure. I mean, I think a person that helped me a lot, especially in the beginning, was my coach, Gary Pettis. He helped me a lot, especially in my first 2-3 years. Like, he taught me so many things about, stuff about pictures and like seeing video and like study and like, so many stuff that, I mean, I will spend the whole day here telling you guys, but I can't wait, man. That's one of the guys that, for me, I love stealing bases. Being able to talk to Ricky, that would be a dream come true. And even if he doesn't tell me any tips, I got still be a dream come true just being able to talk about, base running with him. But yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait, and I'm hoping, that I'm blessed to be able to talk to him a little bit about stealing base for sure.
Going from one Oakland guy to another, Pettis to Ricky. But do you just one last thing? Do you feel the need to impress fans? I mean, you've been on one team for so long. You feel kind of like a rookie again, and kind of to show your stuff in front of a new fan base. Is there pressure there? Is a feeling there about that?
There's not a pressure, and like I do want to impress for sure. I want to give a good impression to the fans all the time. I love, like I always say, like fans always feed me that energy, and I know what I can do out there to make them get up and get crazy. So I'm expecting bringing that to the ballpark every single day and just make them, especially in Oakland. I mean, they will get on my nerves, all the fans, how loyal they are, and like they used to have the different signs for each player. I was like, oh my God, like I'll be nice to have one in here. So now that we're here, I can't wait for that to happen. But yeah, I don't think it's pressure wise. I mean, for me, it's more like just get myself ready, man. If I'm ready and I'm healthy, I know what I can do in the field. Like I've done my career, so there's no reason for me to put extra pressure. But I do always feel like a rookie. I always play baseball like a rookie guy. Like that's my mentality. Like you never know when you're not gonna be here. So I'm trying to enjoy and play as many games I can and contribute to the team, as much as I can every single day and win. So, I'm coming to the organization. They're at the top. They just want to win. They have that mentality. So for me, that's what I was missing the last few years, that competing for the title, competing for the playoff. That's what it's all about, man. That's why, you want to be in the big leagues for.
All right. Thank you, Elvis.
Thank you, guys. Have a great day.
Thanks, Elvis.